right, welcome back to Two Super Guys Trade Stocks. I'm Vinny.
I'm Dylan. Today we're going to look at how BABA has screwed over me and Vinny pretty hard, and a lot of people who are in it. So basically, it broke through that 150 big level. So we're going to look at what the next level is, what your possible options are. Should you just say screw it, all that kind of good stuff. All right, we're going to get into it.
All right, guys. If you guys enjoy this kind of entertaining stock market content, please give us a like and subscribe below. We'd love to have you go along on this adventure as Two Stupid Guys Trade Stocks. All right.
Two Stupid Guys Trade Stocks.
Boom.
Oh, all right.
So this is good. Face.
Yeah, it's definitely my face for the last week and a half. So, we've done a number of videos on BABA, how we both think that BABA is a fantastic value. The numbers don't even make sense. It should be like $480 when you look at their sales if they're valued at like Amazon. Actually, if they're valued at Amazon, it's like $1,300, right?
Yeah, 300 I think is a very reasonable number for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, a lot of people do not want to invest in Chinese stocks. And right now their argument is, look, and that's a pretty solid argument right now.
It is.
So
I commend and respect those that say China's not for them. I completely get that position, but for me, like I said, it's about 10% or so of my total invested assets across a few different accounts. And I'm okay with it. I kept my position size reasonable for what I feel like it. So that's my thought process. Is if you can't sleep at night, your position size is probably too big.
Yeah, that's accurate.
Yeah.
My position size was also like just a couple percent.
Yeah.
Great. So during this process, before we get into the analysis, I just want to go over the 5 stages of trader depression, because I have experienced all of these in the last 2 weeks. So, it had bounced off that level, and I'll show you on the level I'm talking about. I'm like, all right, this is going up. We're fine. No big deal here, right? Then that's Michael Scott's face. That's me just during the whole day, just looking at it. All right, go to the next one. Yeah, this is a great time. It broke through that 150. I'm like, this is impossible. This doesn't make any sense. How is this happening?
I mean, I thought it might. Honestly.
I thought it might, but I thought it would bounce back up. I thought it'd form a hammer. Yeah. Then this is me at the end of the day looking at like, oh man, it formed a full bar downwards. Maybe if we could just get back to 150. Maybe I'll just do it.
Just maybe.
Me realizing, nope, we're screwed. This is it. The end is here.
Yep. Yeah. We'll see you again. 150 at someday, maybe.
Maybe. And then this is me selling my call options. Me and Vinny have a STEM account challenge. His job is supposed to be like reasonable, do reasonable options, and I'm supposed to just be YOLOing every single stupid trade. In fact, before I went on this, I sent him a text being like, I just did the dumbest thing possible, so I figured I should do it because that's the point of this. And it didn't work. So this is me going from I think it was at like 1,300. I made it back 400, down to 400. All right, let's do this.
You know what I kept thinking watching all these images here is like Michael Scott is a fantastic actor.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He absolutely is.
I just want to get that out there.
That's fair. So let me zoom in real quick. So we've done a number of BABA videos, and I did make on my calls. I probably lost like 1,800 total on my main account. I also made like 900 on selling puts on them. So it was like, no, it's not actually too terrible, but I had made a remark here that we formed a hammer. I then bought those puts, and then someone commented, how do you know that's the bottom, right? Because how do you know this hammer here wasn't the bottom? It was also a high volume hammer.
Mm-hmm.
And my response was, if I remember correctly, this was higher volume. The truth is we don't. It may absolutely come down and test back that level, but it should make a decent bounce, which it did make a decent bounce. You could make some cash here. And then I figured it's going to come back down, test this level, and hopefully put in a double bottom. It did not put in a double bottom. So we have blown through these supports. Okay. Now, the very interesting thing is this is high-ish volume. It's not super high, though. I thought this would have been way higher volume, which honestly does make me feel better. What doesn't make me feel better is that every 3 days there's a new China catalyst that's not good.
Yeah, it's been an unrelenting torrent of news stories.
It's like it almost doesn't matter if Alibaba puts out like we made 9 trillion in profit this year. It's honestly not gonna. It's every single couple days something else happens.
Yeah, exactly.
So we had a big support here at 169, another big support here at 161. Let me keep going back here. This was massive, okay? Because we haven't been back at this level since August 2019. We hit this level twice and we bounced off of it pretty well. I really thought we were going to kind of like hone in on that level and just stay there. We did not. Really, the last big level, there's another one all the way down here at 85, but the last big level here is at 129. Now, yes, it could bounce off of this trend line that I drew here, which it seems to have respected a couple times now. At about, what is this, 140, 150. That is definitely possible to where it could show a bounce. However, unless it has a positive catalyst, it'll most likely just kind of bounce off the new ceiling here of 160 and go back down. So this is not good, guys. This is frowned upon. If you were looking to make a ballsy move and buy, I would probably not buy now. I would probably wait till you get around this area and just see what happens. Now, after this area, as I had said earlier, there is almost no big level protecting you. There's a minor one at 113, but it's really all the way down to 85. Wow. Yeah.
That's a little scary.
There's a decent one at like 111, 113, but it's not super strong.
So are you going to sell the 125 October 15th puts? Try to make back some of your losses?
Got to make my money somehow, right?
Yeah.
That is actually what I was going to talk about. Let me make this bigger here. So the reason why you can get away with selling those 150 puts is because we knew that this level was here. It came down, it bounced, it hugged around it. It was a decent trade. You could absolutely sell 125 puts as it's get closer and make premium, because even if it does go down through this level, it should bounce. You would think.
Should.
Yeah, should bounce. But yeah, that is where we're at. Let us know how your BABA holdings are going. Mine's fantastic. Yeah, we're doing pretty solid. We have a couple followers who are adamant being like, I'm not buying China stocks, and respect.
Yeah, I completely respect it. But for me, I'm happy with where I am. I didn't over allocate my capital. This is a 5-10 year kind of time horizon for me, so I'm staying put for right now.
My calls expired in 2 months, so I had to get rid of them.
That's the dangerous part about options.
That is the dangerous part about options. Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you for watching the video. Give us your comments on BABA here and this kind of drop on not the highest volume in the world, which I think is a good sign. And we'll talk to you later.
All right, we'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a good one.
Later.